morning, Kathleen. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Yes, very good. Good to meet you.
You too.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for making this appointment with me.
That's fine.
And hopefully you'll be happy with the outcomes.
Yep.
So what we'll do is go through the questionnaire that you've given me, and then we'll set to a plan of attack.
Okay, awesome.
All right. So how was your weekend?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good.
What did you get up to?
Oh, did a bit of travelling around and went to my brother's birthday party and yeah.
Nice weekend?
Yeah, it was. Good weekend, very hot.
Oh, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
been terrible.
It's been horrible.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it might start to cool off a little bit.
I hope so.
Yes. All right. And I just realised I've got to get a pen. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? Here we go. All right, so thanks for pre-filling most of this in. That saves us a lot of time now, and we can use that time, more valuable to actually looking at what we need to do.
Okay.
So anything that's written down or is said is strictly confidential. It's between you and I.
Yeah.
All the files are kept in a locked cupboard. The only reason that I would divulge anything is if you gave me permission. So if you were getting referred to a GP or, some other health professional and you chose that you wanted to share your information,
Yeah.
that's the only reason. But no one else will know what's happening. It's just between you and I. So the more open and upfront you are, the better, because it's for your benefit.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Okay.
So I'm here just to help you get on the right path.
Right.
I'm not here to, belittle you or say that, you're doing everything completely wrong and, you're silly or whatever, but I'm just here to coach you to put you in the right path.
That's awesome.
All right, so you're happy with that part of it?
Yep, certainly am.
Okay, so let's get down to nitty gritties. So, patient 50. Yeah. And what type of specialists do you see currently?
Cancer specialist.
Okay, I'll just put that there.
Yeah.
Oh, so you've put on 30 kilos from
Since
chemo.
I
5
started
years, wow, it's a long time.
Yeah.
So are you still undergoing chemotherapy?
No, I finished that treatment.
Right, oh, that's good.
But I've not lost any weight.
Right, well that's what you're here for now, isn't it? This is the start. So the chemo, the cancer's gone, and now let's
get rid of the weight.
Get rid of the weight, yeah. So lack of motivation and energy, possible depression. Is that depression from the cancer?
Yeah.
So you take medication for depression, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Oh, so you've tried a few things, but all short term, nothing's been successful.
I just don't have that stick-to-itiveness.
Yeah. Well, the best thing is to do small changes, because what you're looking for is long term.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose a lot of weight quickly and then have it come back on again.
Yeah.
You want to do long term lifestyle changes.
Yeah.
So that's what we'll do. At the pace that you're ready, we'll just slowly change things and move along.
Alrighty.
So meal plan, exercise plan. Okay, well that's great. Well, your PT's booked in tomorrow, so we'll do the exercise plan tomorrow.
Okay.
And then today's just the meal plan. So get fitter, lose weight, tone up, have better digestion, be less stressed, have more energy, more relaxed. Okay. Right. Oh, so BMI of 49, well, you would know that's on the very high side. The problem being that can lead to a lot of like heart disease, diabetes, lots of conditions. You're not suffering from anything else now?
No. I have noticed that my blood pressure has gone up slowly as my weight's gone up.
Gone up, yeah. Well, over time as the weight comes off, hopefully that'll be one of our things that we'll see that coming down. Yeah, because you're heading towards high blood pressure. Yeah, it's another lot of lifestyle diseases. So,
Yeah.
all right. So energy 5. What do you put that down to?
I have no idea.
Just couldn't be bothered getting up out of the couch and going for a walk? Or,
That's right.
right.
The
Okay.
heat does affect me.
Well, the heat.
Yes.
I'm not surprised at the moment. People want to exercise in the heat.
Yeah, well, that's right.
That's the beauty of tomorrow in the air-conditioned gym.
Yeah.
Have you been to the pool next door to the gym?
No, not
No.
yet.
Oh, well, maybe that might be something we can incorporate, because obviously you're in swimming, you're
Yeah.
nice and cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got
That's
some
right.
good aqua aerobic classes that we run there.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because it's a bit of variety is good.
Yeah.
It keeps you
Yeah.
motivated too, and you meet
Yeah,
different
not doing
people.
the same
And
thing all the time. Yeah.
so stress 7 is that predominantly because you're stressed about the weight, but you're not losing it, or you're still stressed about just the cancer and things?
Yeah, everything in general.
Everything in general. Right?
Yes.
Sleep, yeah, that's pretty 7. Well, it's not too bad. So do you just have the occasional night, or do you wake up a lot?
Just
Or?
every now and then I'll have a night when I just can't sleep
Right.
at all. But other than that, once I'm asleep, I don't wake up.
Okay. And have you noticed the nights that you don't sleep, is there anything that might have triggered it?
I've never really taken all that much notice.
Maybe next time you do,
Yeah.
note down, particularly your diet, what you
Yeah.
had for dinner and lunch the previous
Oh,
day,
okay. Yeah.
and just see if there might be a little pattern.
Yeah.
There might be some particular food, or maybe they're the nights that you... could be lots of reasons. But anyway, just maybe take a note next time and
Yeah.
see if some little pattern forms.
Hmm.
Yeah, you'd be surprised, especially a lot of processed foods, they've got so many chemicals and additives in them, and you mightn't realise that you're sensitive to one.
Yeah.
Because you don't come out in a rash, or you don't
Yeah.
get coughs or hives or whatever, but it could be triggering the sleep.
Well, there you go.
Okay, so no particular diet. Alright, that's your food. We'll go through that in a minute. Foods you crave, chocolate, sweets. Sweet tooth.
Yes, very.
And is there a particular time of day when you would crave?
Night time.
Night time. After dinner?
Yeah.
Foods you avoid. Potato chips, spicy food.
Yeah, I can't eat spicy food anymore. I used to be able to, but not since I had the chemo.
Right. Because you don't like the taste of it, or?
It seems to be more intense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very sensitive to it.
I just can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't handle it.
And spicy as in, like, do you classify
In
garlic as...
No, garlic I can handle. Like
So-
Indian spices,
okay.
and
Curries
curries
and chilli, that type of
Yeah.
spice. Right,
Yeah.
okay.
I can't do.
Oh, well, that's good, because the food plan, the 7-day food plan that I'm going to email to you tomorrow, suggested 7-day plan. I'll know not to put any spicy foods in there for you. We'll look at some alternatives. Don't smoke. Reflux after eating, is that all the time?
No, that's only sometimes.
Right, and
I don't know.
a particular meal all the time that it happens?
If I eat like mince or sausages, yes, I get it then. Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know what it is.
And is it burping, or it's actual reflux coming up?
It's reflux.
Right.
Yeah.
And is it straight after the meal?
No. It's usually maybe an hour and a half later.
Oh, okay.
It's been a long-term thing though.
Okay. And how do you mean long term?
No, I've had that since I was in my 30s.
Oh, okay. So it's before you started doing the chemotherapy.
Yeah.
So it's not something that's been triggered from that.
No.
All right. And stool analysis. Yep, daily. Great. Yep, good. excellent. Well, that part's good.
Mm.
So what we're looking at is the food that you take into your body and what your body needs, and the elimination is very important because that gives me an idea of if there's any problems. So if someone was having a lot of constipation issues, for example, it could be, not necessarily, but it could be that they're not drinking enough fluid. Like they're actually eating enough, but it might just be a fluid thing.
Yeah.
So that's why we include this stool analysis as part of it. It's a very important part. All right, so we've got no spices. That's fine. No, I wouldn't prescribe potato chips. We need to find something for the sweet tooth of the night time. So are there any other particular foods that you don't eat on a food plan? Like, do you eat like pork, chicken, fish?
Yeah, I eat all that.
All that? Yeah. So you don't have any allergies to anything?
No allergies. I don't like eggplant.
Oh, that's just one vegetable. That's fine.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm pretty good with.
I'll put that down though.
I'm pretty good with
Most things.
most things. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So no gluten problems, no dairy problems. Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, that makes my job easier. So what we're going to, the 7-day meal plan is actually based on this, which is the Australian Guide to Healthy Eating. So it's been put together through the government, and it's based on scientific fact. So it's not like a 5-in-1 diet or a paleo diet. You know, people have just put it together. The diet plan will be based on this.
Yeah.
And so with you, for example, you're 50. So if we just take grains, for example, which is this area here, and when I talk to you about grains, for your age group, it's saying that you should have between 6 to 4, so we'll go for 5 serves of grains a day.
Wow.
So what we need to look at is me coaching you and you learning what the good grains are and then what an actual serving size is. Because over time Australians have, the plates have gotten bigger, the serving sizes have gotten bigger.
Yeah.
So it's important that we get back down to what an actual serve of vegetables is or a serve of protein is, and that's part of this education.
Yep.
So I'll be emailing you this picture, this guide, so that you can keep that and look at it. And I'll also be emailing you these handouts, which give you, for example, a serve of grain is 1 slice of bread. Or it could be a half a cup of cooked pasta. Or half a cup of cooked rice. So there's a list here. See, 1/4 cup or 30 grams of muesli. That's 1 serving of grains. So it gives you a bit of an idea
That's good.
where the menus are coming from and what it's all based on. So you'll have this to use and you'll have this to go on, so you can do what you want with them, keep them on the computer or print them off, put them up on the fridge, whatever value they are to you, you'll have them to use. Right, so when we go through this now, your diet, okay, so on rising, nothing. Breakfast, 2 toast with peanut butter. Well, that's great, 2 toast. Now, what type of toast is it? What type of bread is it?
Normally either wholemeal or grainy bread.
Right, great. Okay, so we've got 2 serves of grain there, and peanut butter. How much peanut butter would you be talking about?
Probably.
Teaspoon? 2
Probably
teaspoons?
Probably 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons on each
On
piece?
each piece, yeah.
All right, so we could conservatively say that that is the equivalent of 1 serve of protein for the day. Peanut butter is very high, very good protein source. So I'll write that there. So we've got 2 grains and 1 protein. 1 cup of coffee, white, 2 sugar. Is that low-fat milk or full cream?
Full cream.
Full cream. And is that a splash or
It's
a bigger splash?
bigger splash.
Yeah, no worries. Snack? Nothing in the afternoon. So what time was breakfast?
Normally around between 6 and 7.
Yeah, no, so just a guide. But,
Yeah.
and then you didn't have anything in the morning, and then what time would lunch normally be?
About anything between 12 and 2.
Right, okay. So that's actually a big gap. So what you ate at lunchtime, 5 hours later, your stomach's completely empty. All that food's gone and you've had absolutely nothing. One of the big problems with such a big gap like that is your blood sugar levels drop. So do you find you're starting to get a bit tired or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because you've exhausted all the food. It's all been churned up and gone, and you've got no. Yeah, that's where your energy comes from, the food.
Yeah.
And see in the afternoon too, the same thing. You're not having anything in the afternoon. So what time would dinner normally be?
About 5:36.
Right. So once again, a big gap. So you've got two big, roughly 5-hour gaps where you're getting nothing. So in the afternoon, starting to feel a bit tired, are you? Yeah. All right. So dinner, we'll go back to lunch. So ham, cheese, pickle sandwich, a whole meal, good. 30 grams of cheese, yeah. Well, that 30 grams of cheese is, if we go over here to our cheese section, right, which is our dairy. So 30 grams of cheese is the equivalent of just under 1 serve.
Oh, yeah.
So for now, we'll put down 1 serve. Dairy. Your two pieces of bread, that's 2 grains. Now, ham. What type of ham is it? I know it's ham, sorry, that's a silly question. Is it ham that you've cut fresh off the bone, or is it ham that's already pre-cut?
Already pre-cut.
Right, so how big a piece would it be?
Oh, jeez. I usually get shaved hams, they're not very big.
So would you have the equivalent of a couple of pieces?
Probably 2 pieces
on the bit of bread?
Shaved ham, yeah.
Right. So really only looking at about half a serve of protein, roughly.
Good.
So we'll just put that, 0.5 of protein, 2 grains, 1 dairy. Pickles really wouldn't be enough even to constitute 1 serve of vegetables, unfortunately. Glass of water, excellent. 2 ticks for that. Right, okay, so we go to dinner, 2 sausages. So are these, the sausages, are they purchased from the supermarket or from the local butchers?
From the supermarket.
Right, okay.
Beef sausages.
And beef sausages, and they the fat ones or
Skinny
long ones?
The skinny
Long skinny ones? Beef from super. Okay. Coffee for snack, that was after dinner, was it? So that doesn't keep you awake, having a coffee after dinner? No, that's good.
I think I'm just used to it.
Yeah. No alcohol, that's great. So you've only really got 1 glass of water that you've had here yesterday, but you had 2 coffees. That's fine, 2 coffees is fine. But in a typical week, 3 glasses of water, yeah, that's better. 5 to 6 coffees.
That's a day.
Yeah.
That's a lot of coffee.
That's a lot of coffee.
That's ridiculous.
The water's fine, but the coffee itself, it's a dehydrant.
Diuretic?
Diuretic, sorry. It's diuretic, so it actually dehydrates you. Yeah, so that's the main problem with it.
Yeah.
cup of milk, and that milk is what you have in your coffees.
Yeah.
Yep. No juice, no soft drinks, no alcohol. Excellent. Half a cup of sugar, that's what you
That's
have in
what I
the
have in
coffee. Takeaway food,
Very rarely have
Rarely.
takeaway.
crumb fish and chips.
Yeah.
But yeah, rarely, so that's good. So most of your meals, are you buying like things like sausages that are already processed,
Mm.
or do you make things from scratch?
Oh no, I buy them already processed.
Right.
Mm.
And if you weren't having sausages, what else? What are some of the other things that you would have at the night time instead of the sausages?
Pretty much anything. Chicken.
Mm.
Quite a bit of chicken actually.
Yeah.
I like chicken.
Okay. How do you have the chicken cooked?
Usually as a schnitzel or as a little, like your breast roasted type thing, you know, cooked in the oven, baked.
Right, baked in the oven?
That's it.
Yep. And the schnitzel's crumbed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Just got that down, yeah.
I very rarely eat fish, although I do like fish,
Mm.
except for salmon.
Oh, I was going to say, you don't like
I
salmon?
don't like salmon.
Right, what about mackerel?
Yes, I like mackerel.
Mackerel? Yeah. Tuna?
Yeah.
Oysters?
No.
No?
Yeah.
No oysters? No?
Yuck.
Right, but mackerel's good. Mackerel and tuna are good.
Oh, okay.
Well, the salmon and the mackerel and the tuna are all much higher in omega acids, the 3s and 6s. They're an
Oh,
oilier
yeah.
fish,
Yeah.
and they're actually the better ones to have.
Wow, there you go.
Um,
Yeah, I used to eat mackerel all the time.
yeah. Oh, pity you don't like salmon.
No, I don't like
Yeah. Oh.
But that's only because they gave it to me in hospital one day when I was having chemo,
Oh.
and it made me very unwell, and I've not been able to eat it since.
Oh.
Prior
okay.
to that, I used to eat salmon,
Yeah.
but I just can't put it in my mouth anymore.
Yeah. Well, fair enough. I won't force it into you. All right, well that's good. Okay, so what we need to do is, looking at these dietary guidelines and what's recommended for you, is come up with a plan, just 3 goals to start off with on the road to improvement.
Right.
Right, so if I go to the guidelines, right, so minimum number of serves of lean meat, poultry, fish, tofu, nuts, seeds, legumes a day. So they're all classified in the same area, so they're all your good protein sources.
Yeah.
You need to have 2.5 serves.
Right.
So we'll put 2.5 protein is what's recommended.
Yeah.
For your dairy or alternatives, for your age group, we're looking at 2.5 serves. For your vegetables, and that's salad or vegetables, you're looking at 5 serves.
Wow.
For your grains, which are your cereals, rices, all these different things that you can choose from, you're looking at 6 serves.
Good grief.
It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. And then when we start talking about serving sizes, then again it's for your fruit per day, you're looking at 2 serves.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what's recommended for your age group. Now we'll go through what you had yesterday. So you had 1, 2, 3, 4 grains. For your proteins, you had 1, 1.5. For your dairy, you had 1 with the milk. Oh, well, 1.5 with the cheese too. We'll put that, so 1.5 for your dairy. With your vegetables, you had the cup of mashed potato is 2 serves. and your half a cup of vegetables is another, so you had 1.5 serves. And fruit, there was no serves. Right. So my recommendations for you is we need to try and aim for here, not overnight, but eventually aim closer to here. But try and space out these meals and have something for morning tea and afternoon tea to start with. Because you go in 5 hours, your blood sugar levels are dropping. That's why you're getting so tired, you've got no energy, you're not motivated, you couldn't be bothered go for a walk or whatever.
Yeah.
We need to just try and even that up a little bit more. And I think introducing a morning and afternoon tea to start off with as one of your goals would be a good starting point. Would you be happy if we put that down as a goal?
Yeah.
True. Juicing. 2 by 6. And the menus that I send you, it'll give you snack ideas too. And anything's interchangeable.
Yep.
So if I put a piece of fruit, you can choose what type of fruit. But when you look at the fruit, go, all right, well that's 1 apple, or it's 1 medium banana, or it's 2 small apricots. So you've got to decide yourself, it's your choice, what you want that serving to be. So it's quite open.
Yeah.
The other area we definitely need to look at is swapping some of the caffeine for water.
Yes.
Ideally, you want to be drinking, if you can, at least 2 litres a day. And that can be just spaced out throughout the day. So, you know, little tricks are, you get up out of bed in the morning, have a glass of water. Before you go to bed, have a glass of water. There's 2 already.
2 extras already.
And then 1 between your snacks or your meals, or even half a glass, and then have your snack.
Yeah.
But just slowly introduce it, or have a water bottle sitting there and just take a few mouthfuls here and there.
Yeah.
And if you get water, it can be very boring. Very boring. So you can add things like some fruit chopped up in it, cucumber, some herbs, anything. You can flavour it, you know, naturally. So my suggestion is that you introduce, so on average you're having 3 glasses.
Yes.
So let's say we cut 2 coffees out for 2 glasses of water to start with.
Okay.
Do you think that's achievable?
Yeah, definitely.
1, 2 coffee. So you're still going to get your caffeine, but we'll just slowly
cut it back
a little
which
bit.
it needs to.
And then the other big area that we need to look at is, because we don't want to do lots of changes to start off with, because you won't stick to it.
No.
But the other thing is definitely introducing some more vegetables to start off with.
Yeah.
So your ham and cheese sandwich, fine. Multigrain with the cheese, perfect. But you could add a bit of salad. A bit of lettuce, tomato, cucumber, or have a little bowl of side salad with it. But try and introduce at least 1 serve of salad there. Yeah. And it can be different things, different salad. Might be big fat slices of tomato one day, then you might go for alfalfa and cucumber, or you know, try different things.
Yeah.
But just trying to introduce at least 1 serve of salad vegetables here, and that will take you up to 2.5.
Yeah.
But you could easily, I think, add another serve in here at night. My suggestion would be cut 1 sausage and add another couple of vegetables. The problem with sausages, especially bought from the supermarket, they've got lots of additives and preservatives and things in them. And it's not necessarily like having a nice piece of steak.
Mhm.
A bit of lean steak cooked would be better
Yeah.
rather than processed things like sausages.
Mm.
But that's your choice in meat. But
Mhm.
for now, let's tackle the vegetable part of it.
Yep.
So we're not looking at adding heaps more. Just
Mhm.
take that one little sausage away
Mm.
and add some more vegetables.
Yep.
Is that something that you
sounds
could
good.
do?
Yes,
Yep.
definitely.
And try different vegetables.
Mm.
You know, like you know that you don't like eggplant, but I'll send you some. I've got quite a good database of vegetable menus,
Mm.
quick and easy things.
Yeah.
So I'll email you some of them as well.
Excellent.
And you know, you might look at one of them. Like one I've got is spinach, fresh spinach in garlic, because you said you like garlic.
Yeah.
Well, you just fry up the garlic for a couple of minutes in a little bit of oil, and then you add the fresh spinach leaves. It only takes a couple of minutes until they start to wilt, and oh, beautiful.
Wow.
Oh,
I like spinach too.
you know, but quick and easy.
Yeah.
That would take less time than the sausages
Yeah,
cooking.
that's right. They would too.
Yeah. And spinach, any greens, leafy greens, are definitely the way to go.
Yeah.
If you can try and introduce greens.
Mhm.
All right, so we'll put the third goal, one serve of veggies and one serve at lunchtime, plus one serve of veggies at dinner.
Mhm.
Okay, all right, so we've got our three goals.
Mhm. That sounds good.
Introduce 2 snacks,
Yep.
cut out 2 coffees and have 2 water instead,
Yep.
and introduce 1 vegetable at lunch and 1 vegetable at dinner.
Right.
Achievable?
Definitely.
Good,
Mm.
good, good. And what will happen is, in 2 weeks or 3 weeks when we make the next appointment,
Mhm.
we'll look at your diet again and we'll do another little change.
Yeah.
And so the idea is over time, it'll just be nice and slow.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll stick then.
And it'll stick. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
That'll be great.
Yeah. All right, well that's great. All right, so have you got any questions about this whole process?
Not really, no.
No?
Yeah. I think it's all pretty straightforward.
Yeah. All right, good.
Mm.
So what I'll do is I'll just get the diary. And we're looking at... Okay, so it's the first today. So does the Monday normally suit you?
Yes,
All
definitely.
right, so on the 15th, how would that suit for a follow-up in a fortnight's time?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
That'll be fine?
Yeah.
And is this time good, 10 o'clock?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, all right, okay, well I'll pencil you in.
Mhm.
What I'll do, I'll send you a text message 24 hours beforehand just to
That'd
remind
be great.
you.
Yeah.
I like it when people do that to me.
Yes.
But yeah, tomorrow in the email you'll get all this.
Yeah.
You'll get a 7-day menu plan,
Mhm.
some recipes,
Yeah.
you know, a few vegetable recipes to try.
Mm.
And yeah,
That'd be
see how it goes.
Excellent.
All right, good. All right, well it was good to meet you, and
And
I
you
look,
too.
I look forward to our PT session tomorrow.
Yeah, great.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.